Hello
I
everyone,
appreciate it.
John Donald's one of your Holistic Academy, and today I have a guest on the show with me, Lucy Townsley. How are you doing today, Lucy?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great, Lucy. You're out and about in the sunshine and the fresh air.
I am. Yep. I'm outside again. I'm always outside as much as I can. It's good
Right,
and healthy
right.
for you.
Yeah, fantastic. So, Lucy, you're a women's health expert. You've got 25 years experience, and you're an acupuncturist, and
Mhm.
you focus on gut health, on sleep issues, on hormonal issues, all that sort of good stuff, Lucy. Yeah.
Yeah, I exactly. So I would focus in on women's health, so helping women who are having trouble trying to get pregnant, or trouble starting at the beginning with cycles. So I'd see young girls who have problems with their cycles, and then moving on to fertility issues, and then perimenopause and menopause. So the whole area of women's health. So we look at balancing hormones, sleep, and also like diet, exercise, stress, anxiety, all of those things that come into play when you're going through different women's issues, problems.
Yeah. So you've been doing this for a long, long time, Lucy, and
Yeah,
you obviously recommend a good, healthy outdoor lifestyle.
yeah, I do. So originally I got into this. I used to be a jockey, and I got a bad fall in the north and broke my back. And the GP, or the kind of A&E doctor, was also had studied acupuncture, so he treated me in the hospital, and it just got me curious, and I started investigating more. So then I decided I'd study Chinese medicine. So it took me 4 years to qualify, and then when during that time my sister became very sick with non-Hodgkin's cancer. So she went through treatment and everything, but after the treatment her periods had stopped and she wanted to get pregnant again. So I started working with her. We did various different methods and treatments, and her periods restarted, and she was very lucky. She got pregnant about 6 months later, but unfortunately that pregnancy ended in a miscarriage. So we started working again, and she got pregnant again, and she had twins, Harriet and Freddie. They're now 15, almost 16 years old. So she really started me on that journey of helping her with her health. And so it's just the direction that I went in and love doing, helping women, um, you know, achieve their goals of pregnancy or
Yeah,
getting through a very healthy menopause. Yeah.
brilliant, Lucy. And you mentioned Chinese medicine there. Like I'm studying Tai Chi at the moment myself, so I've been introduced to the whole concept of Chinese medicine, and that's a big part of your work then, yeah.
Yeah, Tai Chi is amazing. It's a super powerful tool that you can use to help maintain your health. It's really good. You'll be
Yeah.
teaching us,
Oh,
John, so you will.
my Tai Chi teacher is also a member of your Holistic Academy arena. She's amazing, absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
So I must introduce you to her. So
that would
Lucy,
be amazing.
tell me about some of the things that you've coming up. You've got a webinar coming up this week, yeah?
Yeah, so I have a webinar on the 29th of Thursday, 29th of April. And it's to do with balancing your hormones, trying to get the best night's sleep ever, and your gut health. Your gut health is a lot to do with balancing hormones, and sleep, the same thing. So yeah, I'm doing a free webinar. I'd love if anyone would like to join me. I can share the link, and
Yeah.
you can just register, no problem.
Sure, we'll share that on the chat after this, Lucy, and it's 7:30 p.m. on Thursday 29th,
On
yeah?
Thursday, yeah, that's it.
Brilliant. So what else do you get up to, Lucy? What sort of clients do you deal with? Do you deal with people one-to-one or groups or?
So I have group coaching online, and also I have clients that come one-to-one to me in my clinic here in Loughrea. So you can contact me. Will I give my contact details now, or we post them in the
We'll
chat?
put them into the chat, yeah.
Yeah, so contact me. They'll be in the chat, so you can contact me, and we can do a little call to see if I can help you, if we can work together. If you want to join, if you can join my coaching program, whatever. Yeah, that's how I work. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me, were you a professional jockey, Lucy, before the time when you had the accident?
I rode as an amateur jockey. I was very lucky. I got to be leading Lady Rider here in Ireland. I can't remember how many winners I rode that year. I think 15. So I think I rode over 50 winners together in
Wow.
my career. which it's okay.
Fantastic. And was that over jumps, Lucy, or flat?
Yeah, over jumps. Yeah, jump race. So
brilliant. So I say you were paying close attention to the Grand National this year.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's phenomenal. Like, I actually knew Rachel since she was a little girl. Well, not a little girl, I shouldn't say, but since she started, meeting out hunting, and then I rode out with her. So it was absolutely brilliant to see her winning, and her parents were so happy for her. I'm so pleased. Yeah. Such a great thing to achieve. So
she's had a phenomenal year, really. I mean, she's proved the point now that the lady riders are just every bit as good as the man. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I think her point is that there's no differentiation. She knows that they're both just jockeys. So
sure. Yeah. She's obviously dedicated to her craft, Lucy.
Yeah, she is.
And do you still ride out now, obviously, as well, but you don't. Don't take part in races.
I haven't ridden a racehorse in 10 years. I think I would actually probably fall in a heap if I got on one now. I can think of the pain in my muscles, but no, I still ride. I just have a horse here that I ride with my daughter. It's great. It's a great hobby. I love it. I love being with animals. It's very calming, and you talk of like meditation and Tai Chi and things like that. So for me, it comes through going for a ride on my horse, going down and chatting to them and feeding them. Yeah. It's where I do my best thinking to help people as well. Yeah. You're often down there thinking of my patients, how I can help them more. And it's amazing how you can come up with ideas and things like that.
Brilliant. Yeah. Just one other question about the horses. Have you considered working with horses as an equine therapist thing?
I do acupuncture with horses. I find it really very, very therapeutic for them. Yeah. I've been doing that for about, probably originally that was my plan, was to work with horses solely. But because of my sister and working with a few friends and people that came to me in the beginning, I continued working both with horses and people. Yeah. So do the two. It's pretty amazing.
Brilliant.
Phenomenal effects on them.
Brilliant. So you focus mostly on women's health, Lucy.
Yes.
So what do you say to the man?
Oh no, well I still sorry, excuse me, men still come into my clinic for different issues. So recently I had a patient who came to me who was told he was not able to have children at all by two specialists. So we actually got to work together, and his wife now is pregnant. She's actually due a baby in May, which is brilliant. I can't wait for them to have their little baby.
Brilliant.
So he can't, he came to me very, very upset that he was given this diagnosis, and he would be quite unusual that he went to find this out, but a few of his friends were having difficulty, so he decided that he wanted to make sure his sperm count was good, and he went and it wasn't at all. He was told that his chances were 100% no, and now they're expecting their first baby, which is just phenomenal.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, the end of May the baby's due, so it's very exciting.
You can work the magic on for the ladies and the men. And have you got a secret magic formula, Lucy, or is it just scientific based, or is it?
Well, it's using Chinese medicine. I use a lot of Chinese medicine, and then incorporating Western medicine, so supplements, and then just using the 6 human needs psychology comes into it as well. So there's a whole pile of different tools that I use to try and help achieve a pregnancy. Working with the IVF clinics as well, working with the specialty doctors, on their protocols. Chinese medicine can really support and help through those difficult times when you're trying for a baby. It can really, really help. Yeah.
Brilliant, Lucy. That's fantastic. I'm delighted to hear that. And tell us, how do people get in touch with you, Lucy, then? Is it mostly through social media, or?
So you can contact me through Facebook or LinkedIn. I will put my number in the chat box and my email in the chat box. In any of those ways, or WhatsApp me, any way you can contact me. And if I don't come back to you straight away, I could be with a patient, so I'll get back to you, within that day if I can, if not the next day. So that's how you can contact me, and we can have a little discovery call, 15 minutes, find out how I can help you, and if you want to work with me, and then we'll start on your journey to a better, healthier, happier energetic life. Yeah,
That's
all of
your
those
happier
things.
lifestyle, absolutely.
Yeah,
Who doesn't want that, Lucy? Everybody wants that.
yeah.
I had one other question, though. What was the question? I was going to ask you something else. Oh yeah, the lockdown period. How did you find that for yourself? How did the lockdown work for you?
So last year, I have to be honest, in the beginning, I found it really tough. I felt awful because I had several patients who were trying for babies, a couple of ladies who were pregnant who really needed my support through their pregnancy. So we changed. I did a lot of Zoom calls to try and support people that way. I can use a process called the universal process, which is acupuncture without needles. I know it sounds a very strange concept, but it's very powerful, and I can do that via Zoom or a FaceTime call. So I was able to continue doing, building up my work that way. I think it impacted everyone in different ways.
Yeah.
I think it was just to try, and it really made me think outside the box and find other ways to help treat people. I went back and I did more training in coaching to help me, get my point across. That's probably the wrong way of saying it, but to help people more. But this time I'm actually lucky that I'm able to continue working. I'm considered an essential worker now, so both working in my clinic and through the group coaching. So I have a coaching group for fertility and for menopause. So I can continue working that way, which is huge. It's massive, actually, to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So it is tough. Oh my goodness, for some people mentally. So I think one of my things I say to a lot of people that come to me is connecting with people. Literally talking to people on the phone like this, FaceTiming or Zooming. I know we can't hug each other yet, but that will come. But it's really not about text messages. It's really about picking up the phone and talking. It really is. It's not, a text message isn't personal enough now. It's really is connecting. Yeah. So that's even my clients who are with me now, if they are in trouble, I'm just like, just message me and we'll go through it, because it's awful if you're waiting for your next appointment and you've a question and you don't know what's happening. Do you know it? So connecting with people and talking is so vitally important. It's very powerful. And it doesn't mean you're vulnerable. It means it's a strength. It really is.
Fantastic. I can hear the horses in the background there, Lucy.
The chickens.
Chickens and everything. I'm conscious of your time, Lucy, and listen, thank you so much and look forward to anyone who's available to come on your webinar. So that's Thursday, 7:30 p.m. And we will put all the details in the chat, Lucy. And thank you so much. I'm delighted to get the opportunity to work with you on your Holistic Academy as well. Looking forward to working with you. So
thank you.
Thank you so much, Lucy. Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you.